welcome back to another video with me, Shruti. You're watching the channel Shruti Vashisht. And this video is going to be about releasing attachments with your ex. And often we think that just because we have broken up with somebody or they are no longer part of our life somehow, that we are not connected to them in any way. But what happens often is that because we're not used to doing these being connected to our body, let's say, we don't realize that we are creating the same energy, we're living in the same dynamic. So any hurt that we had from our past relationships, any disappointments we feel and all of that, we're just recycling them. So the healthy process between relationships is to really go into the knowing of what that relationship brought you, and also releasing anything because what we do is we go through ups and downs in relationships. What we're supposed to take from them is the wisdom that they offered, but what we don't need to hold on to is those disappointments that we felt. Those were just temporary things that were showing us something. They were showing us that we need to be this or that, whatever it is. And once we have that wisdom, we just take that wisdom and that becomes a part of our personality, that new quality that we didn't know about, that this partner in a healthy or unhealthy way sort of just showed to us, and it makes us more of who we are. It helps with our self-growth. But what happens all too often is that we will not resolve those old things, and so this is why we keep dating the same person, we keep facing the same disappointments in relationships, and we all crave that ideal relationship that is harmonious, or we want to be with a soulmate. But what we keep getting though is that the same disappointments. So in this video, I'm going to talk about that. It's going to be a free yourself sort of video, and I'm going to give you steps that you can use to actually do that, and to recognize, if you are in those patterns of holding on to your ex somehow and you don't even perhaps know it. So if you like the subject of this video, then please subscribe to this channel, because I make videos like this a lot on this channel. And don't forget to check out the free course that I have. There's a free mini course that you can find below this video. It's called Manifest Soulmate Love. I also have a whole course, a paid course that is called Manifest Soulmate Relationships, and it goes really, really in depth. It's really a complete course that you need to manifest the most ideal relationship of your life that brings you the most fulfillment on all levels. So it has different sections. It's very, very in depth. And it's a very body-based course as well, so you will have those it's like your body will be remembering how to create something that is completely soul aligned, and you will then be creating it in your external because you've created it here. I also have private sessions that you can have with me if you're working with a particular concern, or you just like to work with me personally to accelerate your process of manifesting anything or working with relationships, whatever it is. So have a look at all of those links below. Okay, so I'm going to refer to some notes here for this video, and it's about releasing energetic bonds to your ex. So the thing is that everything that I was speaking about in the introduction, those attachments we still have, at an energetic level, what's happening is that there are cords that are there. It's like energy. Everything is energy, right? Everything that you see around you is made of energy, is made of these invisible forces that are there. So often we still have energetic bonds that are not healthy to an ex, to somebody that we have said that I'm letting go of you, thank you so much, but no longer required, we are both parting ways. And that is what you have claimed physically, or so you think, but it hasn't happened internally. So that is because there are cords that are still there, which is why even though you should, once you've recognized that this relationship showed me this and this is the wisdom I take from it, ideally you should be able to let go and move on with the next one and bring in fresh relationship energy. almost like starting afresh. But the reason that doesn't happen is because if you imagine like a chord there, then there's this give and take still happening. So let's say they are still thinking about you, or there's some negativity there, but that doesn't even have to be the case. It could just be that you're still feeling that there's still that thing that's there. And so it's like a cord. So until that cord doesn't dissolve, it keeps you in that old loop. It keeps you in that old relationship dynamic. So today how you know that you still have this cord is you can just close your eyes. Just very quickly, we're going to do a short exercise. I wasn't even planning this, but you just breathe into your heart. You imagine that person in front of you, whoever this ex is. Or let's say if you don't know which ex it is, but you have this inkling that you're still in old patterns, then just breathe into your heart and feel this person in front of you, and you can see who they are. And let life show you in that case who this is. And I want you to feel from your heart to theirs. Is there any sort of connection that's there that feels less than love? Because we can still love these people, as humans we love everybody as a fellow human, as a fellow spark of life. But that connection is totally based in freedom. There is no attachment there. We're happy to let them live their lives and we live ours. But I want you to feel if there's anything less than love, like a feeling of attachment, or just any kind of negativity, or this grasping sensation that you want them but you can't have them. So if you can feel any cord like that, then that is how you know that the cord still exists. Some old patterns still exist. So be honest with yourself, because it's only once we first know that we can work with something, right? If we just ignore it, then, well, you can't work with it, then it stays. And if not, if you feel that you're free, then that's fine. You can just watch this video as a wisdom that you can use in relationships in general, but otherwise this video really applies to you. You can open your eyes now. So another thing that you can do, if you want, actually you can close your eyes again and do this, or you can just listen and try it in your own time. But feel into what is it that you're feeling from this person. What is that disappointment? As you tap into your heart, is it that they don't love me? What is the belief you have? So for example, we have different beliefs that we carry through our life, based on the relationship experiences that we've had. For example, negative expectations, like let's say even when you meet new people and you're dating them or something, and you sort of expect them to fail you in the same way that others have failed you. So that is one sign that you're not fully over an ex and that negative relationship pattern. Then another thing could be that you have declared, you have these certain beliefs within you that all men are like this, or all women are like this, whatever, fill in the blank. All men cheat, all men abandon, whatever it is, all women cheat, all women abandon me, all women are frivolous, they can't control their emotions, or whatever it might be. So these so-called negative beliefs that we have. And this really has nothing to do with your exes. It has to, when it comes down to it, it has to do with us. Because whatever we experienced in love, it was actually reflecting to us how we love ourselves in some way. There is some fear within us, some expectation that others treat me this way, and others treat you the way you think you deserve to be treated. So if your belief is that others abandon me, then there's a part of you that believes I deserve to be abandoned. Unfortunately, that's how it is. Like when we have to come to that truth within ourselves, and you can feel it. Like when you go deeper into that fear, go into that feeling that people abandon me, or whatever that fear is for you. Then you go deeper. Why do I feel this way? People abandon me. When did I first feel this? And do I really believe this? That I deserve to be abandoned? And then you might feel into how you have accepted that in your different relationships. You stuck around with somebody who abandoned you emotionally, even if they were physically with you, or you sort of just took crumbs from them. So you do some inner work and you will come to it. You just breathe and you ask your heart. You see, it'll show you what those patterns are that you're holding. You can also do it through the exercise that I showed you at the beginning of this video, where you're connected to that ex of yours, and what exactly is it that you're feeling. Tap into the feeling of that cord that you still, the negative cord that you still have with them. What negative feeling is it making you feel? So whatever negative feeling that is, you can work with the opposite of that. So the first step is that we need to dissolve those old cords. In order for freedom to happen, free yourself. This video is about freeing yourself from old patterns. In order for that to happen, the first step is to dissolve old cords. You find out what those old cords are, those old patterns. You show love to that part of yourself that believes it. For example, if a part of you believes it deserves to be abandoned, or I am always abandoned, go into that part and show it love. I'll link some inner child healing videos that I've made before, where you can show love to parts of yourself, where I'm speaking a bit more about that. So I'll link it, in one of those corners where the cards show up. So you will have different beliefs that will also show to you what this is. Like I was saying, like you expect that all men are like this. Like you have a belief, you keep repeating it to your friends, all men are cheaters, or all women are frivolous, whatever it is. Or it can be a self-concept that you have gradually created. Like, I'm a person who gets cheated on. All men just cheat on me, or all men just abandon me. My ex left me, the one before that also left me, everybody leaves me. If my father left me, they all leave me. So now it's a self-concept that you have created, that I am somebody who is left. People leave me. You see, so then you're in that feeling that feels, if you really tap into it, the people leave me. It feels quite it's a really lower feeling to be in. It's not a nice feeling to be in. I feel so much love for this person who would feel this way. So you have to show love to that part of you that still feels this way. It has a legit reason for feeling that way. It felt this way in its childhood, and so the pattern carried out in relationships. But first you have to show love to that part of yourself that has these feelings. So either through these beliefs that you have, you can go into the feeling there, or through an exercise like I taught you, connecting to the cord, you can tap into the feeling there. So what is that negative feeling? We get it through a belief that we keep repeating, or we get it through that cord that we can feel. Go deeper into that cord with your ex and acquire that negative feeling. What is it? Once you know that negative feeling, you find the opposite of it. So let's say the negative feeling is they left me, they all leave me, I am somebody who is left. Then the opposite of that is can look something like I am somebody who is never left, nobody leaves me. People don't want to leave me. I am that beautiful, that magnetic, people desire to be around me. But you may not get there as quickly as that. Like it's a big jump to go from everybody leaves me to nobody wants to leave me. So we take ourselves there step by step. So we work with something small that we can believe. And again, this is the second part of freeing yourself. The first part is to love yourself, is to do that inner child work, to love that part of yourself that feels abandoned, that feels left or whatever. And then the second part is to build new chords with the I am. You add I am, because this is a powerful phrase. I am actually has to do with our highest state, where we claim what we are. Nobody defines what we are. Our past does not define what we are. No relationship defines what we are. No abuse defines what we are. We define what we are, because we are love. So within love, we can create any essence, any beautiful essence. If I am love, then I am magnetic, I am sexy, I am lovable, I am soft and loving, I am also fierce and strong. I can have any of those qualities that I desire. You see, so you claim that. That's the second step. After you have loved yourself and you've brought love to that part of yourself that feels abandoned, left, whatever it is, then the second part is you say, I am whatever that opposite quality is, whatever it is you really desire. So in this case, nobody leaves me. What are some small ways in which I can believe that about myself if I have been left constantly? So I will find some qualities of myself that I do genuinely think people love. For example, let's say people love my smile. They always tell me that you have such a lovely, inviting smile. So I'll say, people love being around me because I have such a warm presence and I have such a warm smile. People love being around me because I can embrace them for who they are. And who would want to leave such a person? Then you come to this. Who would want to leave such a person who holds the space of love open for everybody, who is so unconditionally accepting? So you have to use your own statements that are right for you as the personality that you are. Those qualities that you believe about yourself to be lovely. And it can be anything. It can be a physical quality. It's something that is really beautiful about your body. It can be an emotional quality too. It can be your deep inner wisdom, and ideally you can work with different levels, work with all levels, validate all parts of you, your intellectual side, your emotional self, your physical body. So find at least one thing about you that is so lovable that why would people leave it? Why would anybody leave someone who just accepts unconditionally? You don't get that these days. So you have to bring these statements in and make that part of you believe. You see, just like you're talking to a child and you're telling them, who would want to leave you? Look at you, you're so adorable, you're so lovable. Just because one person walked away, 2 people walked away, it's fine, it's their choice. But who would want to leave you? Look at this. And now especially that you know yourself to be this loving, this playful, this magical, everybody wants to come and play with you. So this is how you work with yourself. And then ultimately one day you might find it quite easy to get to that state where you say, I'm not someone who's left. People don't really leave me, like they always want to be around. I don't really experience this. This is not part of my reality where people leave me. So even if, let's say 1 or 2 people leave or whatever, or it's not going to matter to you. It's going to be like, well, I mean, I never was that invested in them anyway. They were just like, these random people I was hanging out with. I have like 5 others here, people who want to be friends with me. So it'll be like non-significant. You won't even remember. Your reality, the way you experience it, will be like, people don't leave me. You see? So that is how we work step by step. So I hope that this video helped you. Please try this exercise. It's not just to be done once. Do it regularly. If you would like to change your new relation, your old relationship, and come into new relationship energy. And believe me, the minute that you actually believe this new thing about yourself, I am freedom, I am somebody who is loved, nobody leaves me, you will experience that. And also you have made yourself open to new relationship because you love yourself now. So it'll come flooding in, or the relationship you already have, it will create a new dynamic in which you will get proof that yes, this is what you are. What you believe about yourself to be true, people will show you that proof that yes, this is true. Yes, you are somebody people are drawn to. You are somebody nobody leaves. You are somebody people want to be around. They want to be around your energy. Because you're so magnetic, you're so wise, and you're confident, or whatever it is. Okay, so I hope this video was helpful. Let me know in the comments below what kind of videos you would like to see from me, how this helped you. And yeah, please check out all of those links I spoke about before, especially my course. I go really in depth regarding this process, freeing yourself, creating a new relationship, being completely magnetic to all people. It's a really, really juicy course. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.